Alright, Scouts 311 back with the Pirate Ambush Lord of the Rings Lego set. We have gotten this far. A lot of this ship is done. This is bag 5. There's only one bag remaining after this. So it's a 6-bag set. 750 something pieces, I believe. It's going pretty good so far. So we have a minifigure in this one. And when I was explaining the minifigures earlier, I said that this one is kind of special, and I'll explain why in a second once we get them put together. So here is the front printing and the back printing. Here is the double-sided head. There's the surprise look and the mean look. With the mean look and the flowing hair, like so. And he actually has bread, which is pretty funny, I think, in one hand. A loaf of bread. It's kind of hilarious for some reason. And his other hand has a chain. So he's bread and a chain. Now, why this minifigure is kind of special is if you've seen The Lord of the Rings Return of the King, this is actually, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that this is the Peter Jackson character from the movie. He's shows up. Of course, he's the director of the Lord of the Rings movies. Most people, I think, know who Peter Jackson is by now. So in each movie, he has a small scene. He's in like one shot. In Fellowship, when they go to Bree in the beginning, relatively the beginning-ish of the movie, he's drunk in the street. The Two Towers, he throws a spear off of the Helm's Deep wall at one point, and then in Return of the King, he's one of the pirates. In the actual I'm trying to remember, because I really only watched the extended ones now, and in the extended ones they actually attack the ship and you see how they take it over. In the actual theatrical release you don't see that you just see the ships come in, and then you see them coming off the ships at Pedlar Fields. So you see him, I think when they show the ships, you see him drinking or something on the ship. He may be eating, maybe that's why they have the bread. And then in the extended edition, you actually see him get a spear thrown into him when they attack him, something like that. He gets killed. So this is definitely, though, you can just tell the way he looks. This is the Peter Jackson guy. So you actually have Peter Jackson minifigure. Pretty cool. So anyway, there he is. Spent a lot of time talking about that. That was kind of unnecessary, but I actually think it's kind of cool that they have him in here. Okay, so let's get cracking with what we're actually doing here, and that's putting this thing together. So we do 4 of these, 2 of these red guys. So how is this going? We got this and this. One guy goes back here, so it's even, and another piece goes on top like that. Okay, and we do that again. I'm just going to do it on there. It's actually easier on the ground for these to make sure they're done right. So we have that and that. And we actually got to kind of flip this thing around now. A little bit. Just a tad. So this thing is long, so it's hard to maneuver properly at times. Most of the time. Oh, there we go. Remember I said that usually we got these holes in the back. Something's got to be going in here. As these guys go in there. This guy this direction, facing out, right? Yeah, and this guy this direction. Okay, I don't know what those are going to end up being, but that's what we got going. We got this large piece here that snaps right there. Okay. And then we have this one attaches to that, so like this, and then this other one is the same thing on the other side, like so. Okay, we got you and you back here. and the angle smooth piece in front of it. Okay, we got two huge like wing pieces. Basically, that's what they look like to me. This large guy, this large one here, smooths out the back like that, and these wing pieces are what snaps into these guys. So one right here, okay, and one on the other side. I don't know if they're supposed to be up. They're probably supposed to be out a little bit, I would assume. Can they move? No, not really. They're kind of stuck like that. No, not really. Unless you could put them on an angle. It's hard to tell if it's supposed to be. I don't think they're supposed to be on an angle. I think they're supposed to be straight up like that. Okay. That's how we're going to keep them, like this. From the book, it almost looks like they could be at an angle, but I don't think that's supposed to be. So when I was putting when I was sorting these pieces out, it looked pretty obvious that this is like the detail bag. There's a lot of stuff in here that's going to be detail for this set, like the keys and then glasses, things like that. The Tower of War, I think, had tons of that stuff. Crossbow. No details. This isn't going to have as many details as that, of course, but it still has a good amount of stuff, it looks like here, that's going to make it look pretty cool. Alright, so we gotta put some stuff together here. So this guy snaps in, and then are they on top of it? Yeah, they are. So this guy here, and then one on top of him, and then the other guy here. So it looks like that. And then this guy on top. Still on the back, this gray piece off to the one side, like so. And then three of the black similar pieces, a little bit black, facing the out back of it. Okay, like so. Brown piece on top. About to say it's pretty obvious what this is gonna have some kind of weapons on it. Alright, looks like a weapon rack. Yeah. So the crossbow snaps here. There's a key that attaches going in like this, and then two spears. Like that. So we got a little weapon rack, spears, key, and a crossbow. And bring in the ship. This goes, where does this go? Like so, right here. Oh, that can't be right. No, it is. It's just you gotta raise these spears up a little bit, or else they touch. It won't snap correctly. There we go. All right. So that's right on the front portion of the ship. I think we'll be moving around a lot with this one because, like I said, this is kind of the detail set. So usually you work on the back for one bag, you work on the front or the sides. This is just a lot of stuff that is, like I said, detailed type of things. Alright, so we have a barrel. We have a gold piece that goes inside it, and a white jewel that goes inside there as well, and then a cover that we actually already put the sticker on it. It was a green piece with that kind of sticker. It snaps on top. And then there's another barrel that's empty. So the one barrel attaches here, it looks like. And this one is right behind it. Right there. Okay. And then we have two glasses. or bottles of rum, most likely. One of them attaches there, the other one right here, like so, on the table. So that's that look. So if you open up the one here, there's actually the gold and the jewel is inside of that. Alright, now we're getting to the good stuff, the missiles. Flick missiles, 4 of them. Gotta create the look of them. And oh, this is what they do. So this guy that moves around here, flick missile, baby. Okay, one on each side, and then we have some extras, and they go in this barrel. Like that, extra ammo sitting there, so they can grab it, come out to the flick missiles. If you've never seen these guys, you can push them, and they fly out like that. Or you can actually flick them and they fly farther. I'm not going to do it though, because I'll probably lose it in here. Okay, so then we got 2 more of these guys and 2 crossbows. Oh jeez, bumping stuff. And the crossbow goes on top of this. It's 2 of them. Alright, and these go on the second gray spot here, facing back. And this guy's similar, kind of facing back, so that takes care of the back part of the ship. These guys swivel and take care of pretty much anywhere part of the ship. And we got Peter Jackson in here, and they actually have him in the they got him chilling inside of the prison or the cell for some reason. But that's what they got him, so we'll just throw him in there for now. Okay, so now, oh cool, we're actually going to work on the one of the sails, it looks like. Alright, let's get to it. Which one's going here? This guy's? Alright, so we got this. One of these and 2 of the these guys. Or no. Well, this guy goes on top. There's actually a few of these. Well, that's gotta be it. Just doesn't want to fit good. I guess is it supposed to move around like that? No, wrong piece. Where did that thing go? Oh, we'll find it. These guys. Yeah, there we go. They snap down. The other ones look similar, but they don't have the same like threads in there, so these can go on there properly. Okay, so we have this large black piece here, small gray guy there. And then this guy snaps right behind it, like that. I'm actually curious on how these sails are going to be done. It's cool that there's sails on here at all. Of course, it's a shape, you kind of got to have them, but I don't know, it's just cool that they got them. It's interesting how it's going to look with them on there. Be pretty sweet, I think. Alright, so this goes here like that. Sorry, right there. Alright, so we got 2 these. And this guy. Alright, these little guys. Snaps there, the other one snaps here. Face it inward. And this guy snaps on the back. Like so. There, and another key. I didn't know if we're going to actually use both the keys. Came with 2 keys. I thought one might be an extra one in case you lost one, but we're actually using it. So this guy goes in the middle. And this key snaps here. Interesting. If I can actually get it in there. There you go. It's on the side there. Alright, now we got our wheel. So that snaps here. Spins pretty good. And we got 2 of these little small whatchamacallits, can't think of what I want to call them. Going over here, smoothing that part out. Alright, we got 1 of these, okay. 2 of these. 2 of the little fang guys. Of course. This thing's full of little fangs and swords and things that don't look nice. They each go here on the side. Fang things facing in. Like so. And we have a black pole piece that goes straight into here. Usually when you got something like that, it goes down as far as it can go. So it always seems that way, so I just push it down as far as it can go. It always works out. Alright. So we got 2 flames, braziers. With flame inside. Like so. And these attach here, flame facing the back, which would actually make sense because if you're going forward, well, it depends on this. If you're going this way, the flame's gonna go back. So you gotta get the right direction. Okay, it's 3, 3, and then 1 of what is that? It's this guy. It's kind of a new piece I haven't messed with before too much. All right, so red guy and this guy, like so. Then we do it again. Alright, then this guy, the guy with the hole, and another red piece, and then another one of these guys, and another red piece. So it's this large guy with a snap here, and he goes right here, hole facing. You know, the holes on this side, like that. Alright, now we got an angle guy, 1, and we have the long piece of these. So the angle goes on top, like that. So it's facing back. No, it's the wrong side. Screw that up. It's facing toward the wheel. And then this guy goes in there. So now we're getting to this very large, how long this thing is, actually. Holy cow. Okay. back up a little bit. Actually, we're back as far as we can go here. Another gigantic thing to worry about. The height. Okay, so one of these. Perhaps. And then this. Okay. So how we got this going here? We got red piece going on this guy. This kind of a whip, chill. This guy's chilling on this ball on the end. Goes here. And this guy in the back. So it kind of makes it like this. And he goes on the very top, ball facing this way, like so. One, you, two of the ball guys. We're almost done with this bag, actually. I mean, technically. Okay, so this guy with a circle, gray guy on the bottom, like that, and then the other piece in the top, like that. One bottom piece there, top piece there, okay, and then this guy goes through. Doesn't matter which side, I don't think so. No. Like that. Oh, did I screw these up? Yeah, I did. Or did I? Yeah, I did. These guys have to be facing like this. Okay. These holes I had facing up and down, not to the side, because each of these has one of these guys with the ball on the end, and they're all facing this direction like that. Okay. And this guy, okay, goes into the bottom part of this thing like so. These two ball guys facing this way. It's a crazy looking thing going on here. Okay, so with all that being done, where are the sails? Hey there. I haven't opened them up yet. So let's crack this thing open. Okay. I don't know which ones I need, or how many are in here. I'm thinking there's 3 sails, I think. So yeah, we got 2 huge ones, 1 smaller one. I have a feeling this is probably the small one. They're 2 much larger ones. I'm assuming for the next bag, because this is pretty much the end of this bag, I think. So the way these attach are with these balls that we have here. One goes in there. And the other one goes in there. So they're pretty actually simple to put on, even though I can't do it apparently. Okay. That guy goes there. This guy goes there. And this guy goes come on, there. Alright. So there we go. There's our sail. And now we can put him on the boat. Let's move this boat in. As I was saying, this has to go over this. It's actually gonna be really hard to get him out. I'm not gonna keep him in there for now because we can't really get. I mean, we can get him out. I'm sure this thing comes off decently, but I don't really want him in there for now. Find a better spot for him. So this guy wheel back, snaps. Of course, I'm knocking everything over as usual on this set. Snaps in right there. Perfect. That was easy. Snaps in right there. And actually, this part is kind of, I think you can easily, yeah, you can, okay. If you see, I've had these before on these. Snaps, it doesn't really snap in at all. It just lays there. Now that I look at it, no wonder it's so easy to put in. It just lays on top. It kind of has to fit in a little bit. No, it just kind of lays on top. So you can easily lift it to get inside that gel and see the inside of it. So just kind of get in there evenly when you put it down. Alright, so that's how that works. So let's see if we can get a longer, I think that's the end of this bag actually. Yeah, it is. So let's get a longer view of this thing with the sail up. So we did a lot of little things here. We made the barrels, we made the guns, crossbows. I said this is kind of the bag of little fun stuff. We got the wheel, key, some flames, and the first mast of 3 on here. And like I said, you raise it up and you see the gel on the bottom, or this, you can get into the cell. Alright, cool. So there we go. That is bag 5. We're basically done. 1 bag to go. And I'm assuming most of it's going to be making the other 2 sails. Because there's actually 2 more. And they're quite bigger than the one we just did. If you see the one we just did, then you look at the other 2. They're absolutely giant. I mean, it's hard to tell from here, but that's the one. Here's the other 2. They're like 5 times, like, way bigger than that. The one we just did, we got 2 of those to do. So that is probably how we end this thing. Sails and all. Okay, so alright, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. We got 1 bag left, so we'll see you later, and we'll knock it out. See you.